Hi there, I'm Freddie Patmore and I'm going to be showing you how to work basic lace stitches to add a decorative touch to your knitting, just like with this project here. I'm going to be introducing you to the term which you might have heard. It's called a yarn over. Now the term yarn over can apply to a variety of different knitting techniques, so I'm going to be showing you each and every one of those and talking you through them as we go along. So let's give it a try. A yarn forward, which is usually abbreviated as YF or YFWD, is worked between knit stitches. Bring the yarn forward from back to front between stitches and under the needle, then take the yarn over the top of the right hand needle to knit the next stitch, like this. Usually abbreviated as YRN, a yarn round needle is either worked between purl stitches or between knit and purl stitches. This needs to be done with the yarn at the front of the work, so bring yarn to the front after a knit stitch. Take the yarn at the front over the top of the needle, then down under the needle tip, leaving you ready to work the next stitch. Between purl stitches, take the yarn over the top of the needle, then down under the needle tip so that the yarn is at the front, ready to work the next stitch. A yarn over needle is usually abbreviated as YON and is worked between purl and knit stitches. Simply take the yarn from front to back over the top of the needle to knit the next stitch. First, I'm going to show you how to knit 2 stitches together, or K2 tog, one type of decrease. Insert your right hand needle from left to right through the front of the next 2 stitches on the left hand needle. Wrap your yarn around the tip of the right hand needle and bring the loop through both stitches before dropping them off the left hand needle. Now work a yarn forward before you knit the next stitch to create a new stitch, but you have just lost one by working a K2 tog. This new stitch makes a hole or eyelet, which is used in decorative lace patterns or as a small buttonhole. This time, I've worked the yarn forward before I lose one stitch by working a slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over, or skpo. Start by slipping the next stitch knitwise like this, and simply take the yarn behind the slip stitch and knit the next stitch as normal. Now pass the second stitch over the top of the first stitch on the right hand needle. After working the eyelets I showed you earlier with their corresponding decreases, I went on to work a few rows in stocking stitch, which is knit 1 row, purl 1 row. Eyelets are much easier to see a few rows on, so you should be able to see mine a bit more clearly now. As you can see, the stitch that is followed by a slip 1, knit 1, pass slip stitch over slants to the left, and the knit 2 stitches together shows the top stitch slanting to the right.